Hey, what's up YouTube? Leo Shang here, host of the Extreme Philly Fishing channel. Today I'm here on the mighty Delaware River in Bristol, Pennsylvania. As I told you guys, I decided to take a little break from micro fishing, right? I mean, come on, 3 days of creek fishing, catching all the small fish, you know, it was getting a little bit too boring for me. So anyways, I decided to come here to the mighty Delaware River to attempt some catfishing today because my brother-in-law is feeling a little bit adventurous, you know. He came to me today and he said, Leo, bro, I want to eat some catfish, you know. I highly advise him to not eat the catfish from the Delaware River. But I mean, you know, for those who are not familiar, Delaware and the Schuylkill River in the city of Philadelphia, they have a history of pollution, but for the past 100 years or so, they have been recovering, let's just say that way. It takes a lot of guts, you know, nowadays for a person to eat a fish out of these two watersheds. So, you know, anyways, he wants to eat some fish. The Pennsylvania Fish and Boat Commission says that per month you are only supposed to eat 8 ounces of catfish fillet out of the Delaware or the Schuylkill River. So, you know, that's pretty much half a pound fillet form of a single catfish. All right, we're gonna try to attempt catching some catfish today so he can eat some. Bro, how you feeling about today's adventure, huh? You ready to eat this fish?
Oh yeah, election day for the catfish.
Election day for the catfish. Bro, you sure you're gonna be alive after eating this fish?
We'll see about that.
Just hear that? We will see about that, alright? So let me get my gear set up. Hopefully we will catch some catfish today. Stay tuned. As always, fellas, all the setup that I'm using for today is listed in the description of the video. But just summarizing, on one rod for today, I'm using my Daiwa Samurai rod with my KastKing Sharky 2 5000. I'm using KastKing 40s braided line with a slip sinker setup, 2 ounces weight. I'm actually using 2 ounces on both of my rods. The tide is kind of coming up at the moment. So, you know, to hold the tide, 2 ounces for today is really enough. And then on the other rod, that one is like a medium heavy. This one here, I'm going medium light with my KastKing Kodiak 3000. And I'm using super power braided line in the range of 15 pounds with my St. Croix Avid Pearl, right? So, you know, you guys can see it over here, right? The tide is coming up. And right, you can clearly see just from the ripples over here, right, that things are pretty fast, you know, but 2 ounces will do the job. So now is the tough part. We just gotta wait for the fish to bite, so I can get some cut bait. Oh, wait a moment, it's on. What? No, wait, maybe not. Maybe it's on. If it's on, it's very small, man. Our cut bait's coming up, bro. What we got here? Cut bait. Oh, it's a yellow perch, man. Well, it don't matter no more, son. This yellow perch is gonna be cut bait now. Beautiful little yellow perch, Perca flavescens from the Delaware River, directly to the hook for catfish bait. Here, we don't even take the night crawler out. We just put the cut bait together with the night crawler, and we hope a catfish gets it. Fresh yellow perch for the catfish here. Oh yeah? What do you got there? On the night crawler, right? Let's see, what is this small stuff biting down there, man?
Oh.
What is that?
I don't know, you tell me.
Oh, it's a little white perch, I think. Yeah, it's a little white perch, man. Dude, that's perfect bait size right there, too. You want to throw the whole thing alive? That wouldn't be a bad idea, man, I'm telling you. Catch a little walleye, a little bowfin. No, you never know, man. Small white perch again.
I know?
Oh, man, you got nothing there. You got your half-ounce sinker. Whoa, fish on. Oh yeah, catfish on. Finally, let's not lose this fish, dude. I don't know how big it is, but this is the first catfish of the day, man, on the cut bait. Yeah, Sunset bite, man. Catfish anglers never lie, you know. They always say, come out during the sunset, you know. You get that sunset bite. Right on. Sunset bite is not even pulling drag, so not a very big one, bro. This is gonna be just good eating size for you, all right? Oh yeah. Just good eating size for you right here. See that? Not too big, not too small. Good eating size, good eating size. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Nice. In the range of 2-pounder. Yeah, 2-pounder, 2.5-pounder right here on the cut bait. Yeah, not bad, son. Here, you guys can have a nice view of this fish here, sunset. Here in Bristol, Pennsylvania. Skinny catfish. Dinner for my brother-in-law. Like I said, you know, man, he really dares eat this fish. Fellas, brutal evening out there in the Delaware River, as you guys saw. I wanted to bring you guys more footage of the place, but you know, number one, fishing wasn't really great today. The catfishing was just not hot. I mean, you know, we attempted a new spot. It was a great place, but it didn't produce a lot of fish. And of course, number two, it got dark real quick, right? And after it got dark, the GoPro just didn't do its job no more, right? But anyways, let me show you guys here the haul of the day. I kind of used, you know, the rest of the fishing session to try to get bait for winter time, you know? I mean, you know, winter time, I do a lot of fishing on the Schuylkill River and the Delaware River. So these little fellas right here, right, that I caught, that you guys see over here, right? 3 white perch right here, 2 small channel catfish, and I got the remains of the yellow perch that I'm gonna save for bait as well. These fellas, I gotta save it all for winter time, all for bait, you know. And of course, we got here this fish that is still half alive. You know, my brother-in-law is keeping it fresh, just like the witch in the forest, you know, because he's gonna cook the hell out of it. And like I said, you know, he really dares to eat that fish, man. I wouldn't recommend anyone to eat anything out of the Delaware and the Schuylkill River, all right? If you guys ever eat fish from there, be advised, it is on your own risk, okay? But anyways, on the topic of saving fish, right, for the winter time, I'm saving these little fellas right here. A lot of people usually ask me, right, Leo, why is it that you don't just go to the creek, do your micro fishing, and get some panfish, some chubs, you know, and save it for the winter time, which is a very good question. And the answer is, I don't like to do that, okay? And the explanation is, I like to catch certain species in the river using whatever comes from the river, okay? Natural forage, that is the word for it, right? You guys probably heard about the theory of matching the hatch. It is something similar to that. I like to use organisms that are in that body of water to catch game fish from that body of water. So for example, the Delaware River and the Schuylkill River, the catfish are just used to eating whatever smaller species of fish are there. In this case, the white perch, smaller channel catfish, and yellow perch. I usually use the American eel, the Anguilla rostrata, but you know, they are kind of endangered, you know, all around the world, right? Only here in the United States of America, it is legal to harvest them and use them as bait and eat them, but overall the population is not really stable. So nowadays what I do is this, right? I just get the smaller species here, pack them up, and then once winter comes, as you guys know, ExtremePhillyFishing, I'm gonna be fishing throughout the winter, right? Catching catfish and other species. This is gonna help me a lot. Anyways, this is it for today. You know, I'm quite sad that we didn't catch more fish, but it is what it is, you know. I got a tune out right now. My brother-in-law is here cooking dinner for us. You know, we're gonna eat a lot here, including, well, I'm not gonna eat this, but he's gonna eat it. What did you say you were going to do with that fish?
Secret.
Secret, yeah, he said he's gonna fry it and put some curry on top, something like that. But anyways, thanks for watching today's video, fellas. Tie line, and until next time. What the heck? I'm snagged? No, nothing. I'm just gonna leave it there. Sorry?
Didn't you have a fish on it?
Nah, no fish.
Sometimes, like, when I sit down here at night, like, you see big fucking fish jump out of the water.
Oh, yeah.
Like, huge fish.
Oh, I see. Okay.